Okay, so this video might be a little bit shorter, but it's about a concept that a lot of these pickup artists have used for years. I'd say for about 10, 15 years since travel's become massively easily accessible and cheap. The concept is kind of focused on the fact that there's so many women in America, the UK, places like Canada, maybe even Australia, who expect too much. So they themselves, and I'm talking about the woman, might be, in terms of looks, like a 6 out of 10. Body, 6 out of 10. Personality, 2 out of 10. You're getting the picture. She's not the best, right? She hasn't exactly earned, dating the top level men. So a lot of guys have realized, though, that women that are in that scenario, they will expect a guy that looks like Jason Momoa, is a billionaire, has a giant penis, fucks like a rabbit. They do these things where it's like, I want a guy who drinks alcohol with me, who wants to party and have fun, eat shitty junk food on a Friday and Saturday night, but who's also got a six-pack and it goes to the gym regularly. And it's like polar opposites. I want a guy who's super successful, who has money, who's sorted his life out, but I also want him to spend loads of time with me. It's like you can't have both. It's not going to work, right? You can either go for one or the other. But women kind of in this generation have got this like tick list of like 300 traits, and that's just basic needs. It's like, oh, we just want all of these collectively. Yeah, okay. We want the guy to have this, and that's expected. And I'm making a video on this soon, so look out for that. It's called the Darwinian Male, or Men Are Upgrading, I think I'll call it, because people won't know what it's about. But yeah, these women are just hell-bent on just finding the perfect guy who has esoteric qualities that are impossible. You can't eat junk food every night of the week and enjoy lazy days in bed and then be in shape and successful. The two aren't going to go together, or three aren't going to go together. So a lot of these pickup artists, what they did is they looked around the world and they realized that the women that they were around weren't necessarily that attractive. The ones that were just wanted too much. Even the ones that weren't that attractive just wanted too much from men. So they looked at countries like Venezuela, Latvia, Lithuania, Hungary especially. I've heard a lot of good reports from guys that have been to Hungary and said the women are unbelievable. Places like Poland. There's beautiful women in all of these areas around the world. That the concept is, the lower the level of wealth, the lower the level of expectation of the women, but the more beautiful they are. And this kind of comes from what Mike Mew was saying in the short documentary that we did with Mike Mew, the orthotropics guy, about facial changes, etc. He said, in Westernised world, we're looking down at our phones all day, we're staring at computer screens. In these other countries, they don't have all of that yet. Not on the scale that we do. And their diets are tougher, they're stronger. They're not having like mashed potato or fast food. They're eating like strong, tough food still, maybe raw carrots, maybe some meat. And their faces are more strengthened and they're growing better. And because their diets are good, they're not eating the fast food and all the shit that we have, they're actually in better shape. So you find all these women in poorer countries that are stunning, unbelievable figures on them. But they don't expect as much from their men, because they know that how they've grown up is poverty, so to speak. And it kind of resonated with these pickup guys. And I know they went out to these countries, had great success, and found women that were like straight 10s that had the expectation levels of a woman who was like a 2. And these guys that didn't look too good were able to like date models. And it's a concept that's been thrown out there for a long, long time. I would encourage you guys to achieve a certain level in life and then take trips to these places and see it for yourself. Because I think if, any guy who's pissed off with a woman who's dealing with, let's say, US woman drama, like a California woman drama of, I need my man to take care of me, I need my man to get a house, I need my man to do this for me, I need my, like, MGTOW kind of vibes. I would encourage you to go and take a trip to like Hungary, Poland, all these places. There's a lot of English speaking women. and try and date these women. Try and take them out on dates in their own countries, or and just see for yourself what kind of difference there is, because these women are 10 times better looking, but they expect about 10 times less. And like I said, I'm going to keep this video short, but that's a concept that's been thrown out there for a while. I might do, because our streaming service is coming up. I actually built it. I was trying to get it funded, but I just spent my own money and got it built. So that's going to be coming soon. I might fly out to these places and not test the concept myself because I have a girlfriend, but maybe just kind of have a look around at how beautiful the women are in these places, and maybe interview a few and see, just kind of dig into that theory and just see what's coming about. I think that'd be really interesting, but it's definitely worth a try for guys that are pissed off with women in like the UK, the US, who are expecting so much from their men, to just travel a little bit, maybe learn a couple languages and push out a little bit further and just see what's out there. I think you'd be surprised.